Have you ever wondered how blockchain could revolutionize the supply chain and logistics industry? Well, let's start with the basics. Blockchain is a type of distributed ledger technology. In simple terms, it's a decentralized system where all transactions are recorded on multiple computers simultaneously. Each transaction is time-stamped and linked to the previous one, forming a chain of blocks, thus the name blockchain. Now you might be wondering, what does this have to do with supply chain and logistics? Imagine a typical supply chain process. Goods are manufactured, shipped, stored, and finally delivered to the end customer. Each of these steps involves multiple parties: manufacturers, carriers, warehouses, retailers. Traditionally, each party maintains its own records, leading to discrepancies, delays, and inefficiencies. Now imagine if all these transactions were recorded on a single immutable ledger, a blockchain. Suddenly there's unprecedented transparency. Each party can see exactly where the goods are, who has handled them, and when. No more disputes about lost shipments or delayed payments, and it's not just about transparency. Blockchain also enhances security. Since each transaction is linked to the previous one, any attempt to tamper with the records is easily detectable. Plus, the decentralized nature of blockchain makes it highly resistant to cyber attacks. But the benefits don't stop there. Blockchain can also improve efficiency. Smart contracts, a feature of blockchain, can automate routine tasks like invoicing and payment processing. This can drastically reduce paperwork and administrative overhead, making the entire supply chain process smoother and faster. Blockchain is not just a buzzword, it's a powerful tool that has the potential to transform the supply chain and logistics industry from the ground up. It promises to bring transparency, security, and efficiency to a sector that desperately needs it. Imagine a world where every transaction, every movement of goods is recorded and easily traceable. That's the potential of blockchain. So how are companies around the world adopting blockchain in their supply chain operations? From the bustling ports of Rotterdam to the expansive warehouses of Walmart, blockchain is revolutionizing how businesses manage their supply chains. In the Netherlands, Europe's largest port is pioneering the integration of blockchain into its operations. The technology allows for real-time tracking of goods, streamlining the logistical process and enhancing transparency. Halfway across the globe, retail titan Walmart is leveraging blockchain to ensure food safety. By tracing produce from farm to shelf, the company can rapidly pinpoint and resolve any issues, thus protecting consumers and their brand reputation. In the luxury sector, LVMH, the conglomerate behind Louis Vuitton and Dior, uses blockchain to authenticate its products and combat counterfeiting, a multi-billion-dollar problem that undermines customer trust and corporate revenues. As you can see, blockchain is not a future concept, but a present reality for many businesses. Now that we've seen how businesses are leveraging blockchain, what do you think about its potential in supply chain and logistics? Imagine being able to track the journey of your product, from the raw materials to the finished good in your hands. With blockchain, this transparency is no longer a pipe dream, it's a reality. But what does this mean for the industries at large? Could this be the key to solving issues of fraud, inefficiency, and lack of transparency? Perhaps you're a business analyst who sees the potential for massive cost savings and efficiency improvements. Or maybe you're a consumer who appreciates knowing the origin of your purchases. Or perhaps you're skeptical about the practical implementation of such a technology. Regardless of your stance, we want to hear from you. Are you excited about the possibilities? Do you have concerns? What are your predictions for the future of blockchain in supply chain and logistics? We look forward to hearing your insights and starting a conversation about this exciting technology. But what about closer to home? How is India's supply chain and logistics industry responding to the blockchain revolution? Well, the Indian supply chain and logistics industry, already a titan in its own right, is beginning to recognize the transformative potential of blockchain technology. The industry, which is worth billions of dollars, is expected to grow exponentially over the next decade. India, with its vast and complex supply chains, is a perfect testing ground for blockchain technology. The inherent transparency, traceability, and security that blockchain offers can fully address the industry's age-old problems of inefficiency, opacity, and fraud. Already, several Indian companies are experimenting with blockchain applications. For instance, they're using it to track and trace goods from the point of origin to the point of consumption, ensuring authenticity and preventing counterfeit. But it's not just about tracking goods. Blockchain is also being used to streamline operations, automate processes, and reduce paperwork. Smart contracts, a feature of blockchain technology, are being used to automate payment processes and other transactions, reducing delays and disputes. The government of India, too, is supportive of blockchain technology. It has launched several initiatives to promote the use of blockchain in various sectors, including supply chain and logistics. This governmental support, combined with the industry's willingness to innovate, is driving the adoption of blockchain at an unprecedented pace. The potential for growth with blockchain technology is huge. By reducing inefficiencies, blockchain can unlock tremendous value in the industry. It can help businesses save costs, improve customer service, and create new business models. However, the adoption of blockchain is not without challenges. Issues such as lack of awareness, regulatory uncertainty, and technical complexities need to be addressed for blockchain to reach its full potential. But given the benefits, it's a challenge worth taking on. So, as we can see, blockchain technology is gradually but firmly making its mark on the Indian supply chain and logistics industry. With such a large and growing industry, the potential for blockchain to make a significant impact is immense. So, what does the future hold for blockchain in the supply chain and logistics industry? It's a question that's been on everyone's mind, and the answer is quite promising. To recap, blockchain technology has the potential to revolutionize the supply chain and logistics industry, bringing unprecedented transparency, efficiency, and security. However, it's not without its challenges. Adoption and implementation require a significant investment, not just in financial terms, but also in terms of education and infrastructure. It requires a paradigm shift, a willingness to embrace a new way of doing things. On the flip side, the opportunities are immense. Imagine a future where you can track a product from its origin all the way to your doorstep, with every step of its journey recorded on a secure, immutable ledger. That's the power of blockchain. The future of blockchain in supply chain and logistics is full of potential. As we continue to explore this technology, the possibilities are only limited by our imagination.